Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all.
Yo, Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. Yo, Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio. Yo, Hughley, you listen to the Man Cave.
Good morning and afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're from.
What's up, people? What's up?
We're officially on the Man Cave morning/afternoon show.
We're here.
Shout out, peace and blessings to everybody on the check-in, man.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
we about to get this thing started.
Mm-hmm.
To my right, let me introduce my partner in crime right here, the man that always understands, and together we built the plan. We call him what? Smooth P.
And to my left, my brother in the black and silver, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Storm Norm, the General.
What up? Happy Friday, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Happy Friday, man. First and
It's here,
foremost,
it's here.
yes. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. That's BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Shout out to everybody watching us live on Twitter and Periscope. That's at Stormer BKS1. All right, and then we retweet that out to at BKS1 Radio ENT on Twitter and Periscope. Shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. And shout out to everybody listening to us on what? The TuneIn app. Yes, listen, man. If you don't have the TuneIn app by now, download it. It's free, people. Get that TuneIn app. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations from around the world. And guess who's on there? WBKS1. You see us there. You see us there, baby. Yes, you can listen to us 24/7 with the music play and the hottest DJs from around the country. All right? So check out WBKS1 on the TuneIn app. Download the free version.
Yes, the free $99, man.
All right? And shout out to everybody checking us out on FB, man.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
no matter what platform you're listening to us on, make sure you share it out. You share it out. If you have any problems on Facebook already, I've seen the text. If you having any problems, just go to YouTube. Go to BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. All right? So shout out to everybody on the check-in. Kaz, what's good? We see you. Andre Cody, we see you. B, we see you. We see Sandy, Janine Bass on the check-in. What's up, Janine? Hot Dia, Janine Williams, Baina, Michael Ross, Janice Maxine Brooks. As y'all trickle in, we're going to show y'all some love on the Man Cave morning/afternoon show.
Yep.
All right. So you already know what it is. So listen. You know what's going down tonight. So we want to see everybody in the building at TGI Fridays, the official Friday Night Live. It's going
Happy
down.
Hour mix. It's going down.
Yes, the Happy Hour mix, man. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. You know, we start a little early, around 9:30, 9:45-ish, and everything. Rock out to like 1 in the morning, 1:15-ish. Something like that. But come on out and have a good time tonight, man. At the TGI Fridays, located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. All right. Music, of course, is powered by WBKS1.com. Listen, man. The hitting DJs right now, man. Listen, your boy DJ Smooth P, yes. DJ Storm Norm the General, DJ Jess, KT rocking out with us tonight.
Okay, cool.
DJ Big H. DJ Sassy and everything. Once again, congratulations to DJ Sassy on her nuptials.
Yes.
Salute to her and her beautiful wife. And Peace and blessings. But come on out and rock out with us and have a great time at Fridays tonight. Listen, they got half price appetizers and drink specials is going down. So make sure y'all coming out and have a good time. Shout out to C. Johnson on the check-in. What's up, C? Shout out to Patricia Shell Givens on the check-in, Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. And we're going to talk about some things today. So one of the things we're going to talk about, so make sure right now you share this out no matter what platform you're looking at us on. Click that share button, man. Just click the share button like this. Like click, 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 click. Got some information to spread to the people. We're talking about self-sabotage. That's one of the things we're going to discuss today on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show. Self-sabotage. Are you a victim of it? Stop sabotaging yourself. A lot of y'all do that. You don't even realize you're doing it. Shout out to Hector Gonzalez on the check-in. Hector, what's good? Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Ingrid, I see you. And everybody trickling in and everything on the FB side. And shout out to everybody on the Twitter Periscope side. And we're going to actually create a chat too for there's a lot of people that be on the website. So we're going to come back with the chat box for the website as well on WBKS1.com, because there you can get a lot of information. You can see what's going on too with BKS. You get to see what some information about the other shows, and you just get a lot of good information in general on the actual website, WBKS1.com. So we're going to start putting a comment section there, because you can really wild out and say what you want to say. You know,
on the site.
Yeah, we'll delete it later, but you know how it go. The FB, you can do that too. It's up to you. But we're going to keep it 100. Got a lot of stories to talk to y'all about. But I'm just curious, while we give y'all the phone number, how many of y'all are a victim of self-sabotage? That when it comes to, you get right there where you want to be in life, whether it be relationships, whether it be career, or something you're trying to do, you end up messing it up. You end up messing everything up yourself. Nobody else's fault. It's your fault. Nobody else to blame. How many can admit that you've been a victim of self?
You're your own victim.
Yes, of self-sabotage. Where you messed your own ish up, where it was all your fault, and you know it was your fault. All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
all right,
man.
give us a call, right man. Yeah, 646-233-1302. Yeah, not many people can admit that, bro. That they've been a victim of self-sabotage. I can admit that, but when we get to that portion of the show, I'll expose myself. Yeah, I can admit it. I can admit it. I'm tagging somebody right now in the show right now that I know will be transparent about things they've done in their life and everything. So you know who I'm tagging. I'm tagging you too, because I know you'll have no problem calling into the show and be like, yeah, I did this, I did that. So we're gonna talk about that.
Cass said that's me to the 10 power.
See,
really.
but see, I respect. Let's clap it up for Cass.
Wow.
I respect that. Everybody can't admit that, man. You know what? I think the most beautiful thing in the world is when you become real with yourself.
It's the best thing in the world.
Yes, when you're honest with yourself about who you are.
Who and what. Yep.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like, listen, man, I know I'm not perfect. I know I got flaws. I know sometimes I act like this. I know sometimes I act like that. I know sometimes I mess up certain opportunities for myself because of the way I am. How transparent can you be with yourself and about yourself instead of going like this all the time? Well, it was this person's fault. Or it was that person's fault. I blame him. I blame her. I blame my mother. I blame my father. I blame my friends. I blame the white man. Let's keep it 100.
I think self-sabotage, though, comes from being in a place where, one, either you're not ready to take the next step and you don't really want to say that, so you do things to prolong it or put it back, or you're afraid of the next step. Some people are afraid of success. Some people are afraid to actually be happy. It's easy to complain about everything. Oh, this, that, and ain't this, that.
Right.
But once you get to a certain place, then it's on you at that point, to maintain that. If you never get there, you could always put blame on someone else. Versus once you're there, now it's up to you. So I think that's why some people do self-sabotage themselves, because they're just not ready. And we'll
Absolutely.
Take this call.
Caller from the 404. State your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning/Afternoon Show. What's up? Make sure we got you up. I probably got the wrong thing muted. Hold on. We got you. Talk to us.
Troublemaker, what's happening?
What's good,
What's going on, fam?
I think self-sabotage comes with youth, and you should upgrade yourself as you become more mature. Self-sabotage with me was because of things that happened in my youth and whatever, and I just kept the focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
And as I grew older, and actually I just got to that point, maybe let's say like 10 years ago, where I became more knowledgeable of myself, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
True indeed.
That's a fact.
True indeed.
If you can't love nobody else, you become like blamable to the other person instead of looking in the mirror and looking at yourself.
Right.
Now, my faults, anybody faults could be blamed on anybody else. It's like an asshole. Everybody got one.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, when you become more mature, you come to realize your faults, your mistakes.
Are yours.
That's where correction comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true indeed.
A guy told me years ago, why should the youth be wasted on the young?
Wow. Yeah, I've heard that saying before.
Yeah, true indeed. Well, look, man, a lot of people can't be honest when it comes to self-sabotage and everything. I'm glad you shared that with everybody on the show.
Well, when you're not honest with yourself, you can't solve the problem. First of all, you got to identify the problem to rectify the problem. So if you can't be honest with yourself, and by being honest with yourself, you got to be honest with the whole world. So if somebody asks you a question like that, why not be honest?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like they can hold it against you. And if they do hold it against you, they have problems that they need to work on themselves.
Facts. Yeah.
No doubt. Well, look, bro, I'm glad you brought that to our attention. You kept it 100 on the show. We appreciate you, my brother, as always.
And I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and a damn thing y'all can do about it.
Love you too, bro.
Holla.
Love you too. Peace.
Crazy stuff.
No doubt. Phone lines are open if you want to share something. We talking about self-sabotage. You know? Be honest enough to be transparent about a moment in your life where you like, you know what? I did this to myself. I messed my own self up. And I can name several instances where I did it to myself. I did it to myself one time with job employment back in the day. And it's like, I had a little good thing going with it when I was in corporate America. But I got a little bit too free, got a little bit too happy, got a little bit too trusting with the employees.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That'll work against you
and
fast.
it backfired against me and everything. And it's like, okay, lost out, but you live and you learn.
Yes. Also,
too, with relationships, I was very afraid of commitment. Very afraid of commitment. I start dating somebody or dealing with somebody, whatever, and they let me know, listen, I'm really feeling you. I like you. I'm like, really? Like, okay. All right. And I seen it getting too good. And I'm like,
gotta do something.
I start moonwalking. I start moonwalking on a relationship. Like, because I was afraid of the commitment.
Yeah.
And I had,
or maybe just afraid of the failure of the commitment.
And I was afraid of things not working out.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to love this person. I'm going to put my all into this person, and it's not going to work out, and it's just going to mess me up. So when I see it getting too good, or like, damn, it's too good, I would cut it off.
Well, let me ask you, what changed stuff with this last time? What made you divert from your normal?
You want the truth? Shout out to Patricia Collins, Roach.
Okay.
Trish said to me, and this is when I first hooked up with my wife, when we first started like dating the process and everything. And then Trish actually met her and was like, she's good for you. Like she's real good for you.
And I told her the same thing.
And then but Trish goes, listen, Norm.
She hit you with the listen, Norm.
Nobody's perfect. It's like she's not perfect. But neither are you. This is my good friend said to me. She said, neither are you. Don't at the first sign of problems run away like you normally do.
Wow. She hit you with it.
And that was a wake-up call for me.
Wow.
So basically my friend kind of let me know when it came to relationships, I was self-sabotaging myself. And I was like, wow. She's like, because you'll run at the, boom, boom, boom. You'll dump them and keep it, whatever. And when I processed all of that, I was like, yep, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do the M word.
It ain't had to go to that. I mean, I'm not saying that you did the wrong thing, but that should have been your thought process.
No.
Say, well, you know what? I'm not getting ready, so I'm just going to marry her.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm saying that was the reasoning.
Okay, I got it.
Caller from the 858. State your name when you call. All right. You got to get one.
I love these guys.
You got to get one. But that was the reasoning that made me see like, wow, you're right. I've been self-sabotaging myself. Let's read some comments from the chat. Shout out to Didi on the check-in. She said, that's real, Norm. I think a lot of men go through that. I've heard that from others. No, real talk. Shout out to Hector Gonzalez. Hector was good. I placed myself behind the 8 ball by becoming and doing what society expected as a young Hispanic man. Hector said, I sabotaged my future by not getting and having my education. Shout out to that. See, that's transparency. Clap it up for Hector. My dude, that's transparency, fam. And it's being honest with yourself. It's just like if you're an alcoholic, if you're a drug addict or whatever, the first step is what? Acknowledging you have a problem.
Yeah. That goes back to G.I. Joe teaching.
Yeah.
Knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, knowing is half the battle. Once you acknowledge, you know what? I am a drug addict.
Yeah.
I do need help. That's the start right there.
That's the start. And you can get help from
because you're allowing.
You admitted it.
Right, because then you're allowing others to come into your life.
Exactly.
In your space and actually help you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once I started being honest with myself about a situation, I'm like, man, this is why I'm in and out. I'm in and out of situations because I have to conquer my fears of failure.
Yeah.
When it comes to relationship. Phone lines are open. Call in
646-233-1302.
You know where you at, man. The Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Yes, sir.
This is the most realest podcast. And somebody said it to me. And I had to agree with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like people keep it 100 on this show. From the host to the listeners on both sides of the spectrum. So shout out to everybody, man.
Definitely clap that
Again, share the show out. Click the share button right now. Because this is where you could be yourself, man, and just, put yourself, on blast if you have to. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving. And I do have a list, being that we're talking about self-sabotage. We can go through it now, or we can go through it at the end of the show. So, and shout out to Dr. Joe Vitale. All right. I'll call him Mr. Fire. Got the top 7 signs of self-sabotaging behaviors and what to do about them. So it's not just going to give you the sign, going to tell you a little bit about what to do about it. So one of the top signs of self-sabotage is focusing on what is not working or not right. You're always focusing on what's not working and what's not right. Problem, finding that you think a lot and speak a lot about what is going wrong can make you feel dissatisfied and can quiet your sense of purpose and ambition. Notice how often you speak about things that aren't working. That goes with the laws of attraction.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
You always speaking negative.
You're gonna get.
You're gonna attract negative.
That's a fact.
Right.
Yeah.
So the action for that is ask yourself a new question. What's going right?
Wow.
Or what is working?
Yeah, exactly.
Begin to notice all the things, no matter how small, that are working well. Keep an evidence journal, and each day write down everything, I do mean everything, that is working.
Yes.
Change your way of thinking. All right, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the action for that. Number 2, again, signs of self-sabotage, being stuck in fear. I just got finished saying that.
Yep.
Right? Being stuck in fear. You just can't shake your fear. All right? Problem, do you worry a lot about the future and what is going to happen or might happen? Are you thinking about your fears so much that you are paralyzed and take no action because of fear of what might occur? All right? Is that you? Are you stuck in fear? Here's the action. It is time to put your focus on the present. We can't control or predict the future or other people's behaviors. All we can control is our own, right here, right now. Ask yourself the question, what is the worst thing that could happen? Then let go and know that it isn't in your hands to control the future, and that rarely do the scenarios we create in our heads occur. Use the wonderful serenity prayer and actually write down the things you cannot change. Yes, you got to be able to accept the things you cannot change. All right, the things you want courage to change, and accept that the universe, God, spirit, whatever you call it, is the ultimate guide, and you are not able to control the future. Relax, breathe, and trust that the universe will take care of you. It always does.
That's a fact.
All right.
I want to send a shout out. We have a new viewer in the chat, Calvin Capello. He said, "Hi, I'm new to your stream. My name is Calvin. Welcome, Calvin.
Welcome to the show,
Appreciate
Calvin."
you. Yep.
All right. So, Calvin, if you just joined us, we're talking about 7 signs of self-sabotaging behavior, and we're on number 3. All right. Number 3 is feeling you have no value. Feeling you have no value. All right. I'm sorry. I meant to go back to us. Feeling you have no value. All right. So the problem, do you forget all your accomplishments and lack pride in who you are and what you have accomplished? If you stew and obsess about the past, or you lack your lack of success or lack of goal achievement, then you'll be stuck in noticing how much you lack as a person. If you often criticize yourself or can't accept compliments, you aren't allowing yourself to love yourself. Feeling you have no value. I run into a lot of people like that. They don't feel they have any value. You know, and the action to that is you can choose to notice what you do that is good and that you can be proud of. No matter how small it may seem, each day keep a log of what you are grateful for about you. When you hear your inner coach or your inner voice telling you what you haven't done right as well, turn down the volume on it and turn on the volume to hear the voice that knows the truth about who you are and how you add value to the world. A lot of you add so much value to the world, you don't even realize it. Acknowledge yourself for at least 5 things each in every day that you did well. Each day, compliment yourself or something you did that you feel good about. Notice your small successes and let compliments others give you flow into your bones. All right? So stop feeling that you have no value, all right, because you're self-sabotaging yourself. Number 4, comparison of self to others. Stop comparing yourself to others, man, because you're self-sabotaging yourself.
Yeah.
What's meant for you was meant for you.
And that's a fact.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'll read this. Problem. Do you constantly compare yourself to others and then feel badly when compared to them? Comparison doesn't motivate us to do more or be better. Instead, it makes us feel we'll never be good enough and we aren't right now. All right, so the action for that is write out the 5 qualities you like best about yourself. And this is some good stuff right here.
Yeah.
All right, then write out what you value most in your life. Deep. When you go to a place of comparison, notice how similar you are with the other person versus what is different. Begin to create a list of adjectives that describe you. At least 25 positive words about your greatness. Whenever you notice yourself in a comparison mode, think of some of the adjectives that best describe you. All right?
Well, let me just say something. I'm sorry. I just want to say the only person you should ever be in competition with anyway is yourself. You should always be in competition to be a better you today than you were yesterday. And if you were great yesterday, then you should strive for super greatness today.
I agree.
You should never worry about what he's doing, what she's doing, because it doesn't really affect you or matter. Like, just be the best version of you every day. That should be your competition. That should be your goal. Period. Not this guy has this. I've seen a thing on Facebook, and I've seen it a few times, and it's a little meme, and it just goes to show you just how we are. Like, so this guy's driving a super expensive car, and he sees a plane fly by, and he's like, man, I would love to have a plane. So there's a car next to him that's a nice car, but it's not as expensive as his car. And he's like, man, that's my dream car. I wish I had that car. So then there's a guy in a car next to him who's like, man, look at that nice new car. I wish I had a new car. He has a car. So then there's a guy next to him who's on a bike and like, man, I wish I had a car. I would love to have a car. So then there's a guy looking at the guy on the bike. He's walking like, man, I wish I had a bike, you know. And then there's a guy up in a balcony in a wheelchair and it's like, man, look at him. To my guy who can walk, look at him, man. He can go anywhere he want to go. So there's always, you always got to see the bright side of your life.
Absolutely. Yep.
And that said so much. Like, we're always looking for better, but we're all better than someone else. Someone else would love to be in your position.
You know what? I think about that all the time. This is why I can and I will never let someone else take me off my square.
Nope.
Or bring me down or take away my joy, whatever like that, because I know that somebody wishes they can be me.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the way you could be thinking, oh man, I'm not here in life. I'm not at this point in life. I'm not at that point in life.
Somebody would love to
and
be
somebody
where you're
would
at.
love to have
It would kill to be
your life.
Yep.
So you got to start thinking like that. Real talk.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that some of the things we're discussing right now in the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show is helping somebody out there, is reaching somebody. I don't care if it's just one person, man. You know what I'm saying? Just hopefully somebody's listening, because I see a lot of people on a daily basis self-sabotaging themselves.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah.
Number 5, meeting goals and then losing them.
Wow.
If you're meeting goals and then you're losing them, you're self-sabotaging yourself. The problem, do you not believe that you deserve to accomplish goals and that you are entitled to what you want? What is the story underneath? Maybe that you aren't good enough to have it. Here's the action. List all the things that you have accomplished that then faded away. All right. Simply notice these things with love and pride, and don't focus on the fact that they disappeared. How did they bring you satisfaction? How did they make you feel? What is the limiting belief that you have that tells you inside why you can't have what you want? Be quiet, be still, and listen to it. Write down how you felt when you had accomplished the goal. Write down how you feel now without the goal. Then write a bridge belief, a very, very small belief that feels a little bit better than what you now feel. Each week, create a new bridge that you can really believe. By using these bridges as stepping stones, you'll shift your limiting beliefs slowly and be on the other side of the bridge and be able to maintain it, because you will have a new belief inside you. All right. So, once you start meeting goals and then you lose them, you got to start figuring out why.
Exactly.
Why am I losing the goals once I meet them?
Once I obtain them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. Come on. We got to start realizing ourselves what we're doing wrong. That goes back to being honest with yourself. All right. Number 6, you chase away relationships. Aha. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right. You chase away relationships. Problem. Do you always feel something is missing in your relationships or find fault with the other person? Oh, get into it now, buddy. All right. Perhaps you are afraid of intimacy. Underneath this is usually a fear of abandonment or exposure that causes you to distance yourself from others. Action. Here go this list again. Create a list of the qualities you value in a relationship and the qualities you want to attract in your partners. Cultivate connections you have with people. Express what you want and don't want to the other person and allow them to express the same to you. In other words, be honest with each other.
Exactly.
Let's keep it real. This is what I don't like. This is what I do like. What don't you like about me? How, what would you like to see more of? This have that open communication. Just because people aren't 100% the way you want them to be doesn't mean they're not good for you.
Yeah.
All right? So stop chasing away relationships. You could be the problem. You could be chasing away something that's good for you. No one is perfect, and neither are you.
That's a fact.
Real talk. Real talk. Number 7. Last but not least, having no purpose. Another form of self-sabotage. Having no purpose. Problem. Do you feel you have no reason for being? No purpose in life. We all have some purpose for being on the planet.
It's a fact.
And it's time you notice yours. Action. Here go with the writing down. Write down all the things that are important to you. This is real talk. I get this. Write down all the things that are important to you, including possessions, peoples, and feelings. Then write out what you want to contribute to the world. From your writing, create a statement of purpose for yourself that you can read each and every day. Add spirituality to your life. Give to others, give to the world, and feel great about it. Make regular contributions to people and community. To give is to receive.
Yes.
Give, 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 give. You'll feel your life purpose begin to resonate. All right. Now this is deep, where it says to make this list, whatever. I know somebody that has post-its up all over their mirror.
Yes. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I'm not seeing it.
You know what I'm saying? All over the mirror. This is what I need to do more of. I need to say this more. I need to think like this more.
Give himself positive reconstruction.
Yeah. A lot of
positive instructions.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like they look at this mirror every day. So
it's a reminder every day.
They can remind themselves, on how to be a more productive and a better person.
Yeah.
And sometimes we need that. We need to do that, man. And there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, people create their vision board.
I was just about to say that. Yep, vision boards for your goals. Usually, that's how people achieve them when they're reading it and they're seeing. When you're seeing what you want to do every day, when it's in your face, not just in the back of your mind. When you see it every day, I want to own my own business. I want to own my own business. This is how I'm going to do it. This is how I'm going to do it. You're more motivated because it's in your face versus in the back of your head. And it's like, I'll do it one day. And I will say one thing, too, about this list, and then we can move on or whatever. If when you're writing this list about things that are important to you, if it's more things on there, then, like when I say things meaning possessions, then like things that pertain to life, then you probably have a bigger problem. Like if that's all that's important to you, I got my car, my house, but it's nothing is like, love, family, relationships, being a better me. Like if none of that kind of stuff is on there, if it's all like materialistic stuff, then you probably got a bigger problem.
Yeah, reevaluate that.
Reevaluate the whole list. Everything.
Let's read some comments and then we're gonna move on with the rest of the show.
Yes. Calvin has said, I feel like you're talking directly to me. I have self-doubt. Dee said, yes, we are never totally satisfied with what we have. The only thing we really need more of is love. Kaz said, I'm entitled to work hard to get what I want to get. That's a fact. DT said, just man up. Felicia says, say that again, Norm. DT said, keep a journal of your life. Felicia also says she's going to do a watch party on this topic. Appreciate it. Tracy Abrams just checked in. What's up, Tracy? And Felicia says started. Yeah.
And see, and that's the thing. Before we move on, man, listen. I just need everybody to be honest. If
themselves.
Let's try a little thing out right here. In the comment section, put one thing that you feel you can do to improve yourself. Just list one thing. Everybody got to have one thing. They feel as though, you know what? I can improve myself by boom. All right? Or list one way that you're self-sabotaging, you're self-sabotaging your own growth. Put one thing down where you feel as though you're self-sabotaging your own growth. Can we be real today? Mm-hmm. Can we be real with each other? Can we be transparent? I've told you mine. You know, I spoke about mine. You know, and constantly every day I'm trying to be a better me. Mm-hmm. But there are life forces and people that won't allow you sometimes to just be a better you when you're trying, when you're doing all you can. And you got to recognize who those people are and who those forces are. And what your surroundings is that's not allowing you to be a better you. Recognize it, acknowledge who they are or what it is, and you cut it off. Real talk. And you cut it off. All right? So we're gonna keep it moving while y'all put that. I wanna see y'all be honest with yourself. Just one thing.
We got a few things in real quick. Well, I put it in, I said, listen to others better. I can listen better to other people. DT said, stop cussing. Kim Sharif Diva said, I need to learn to ask for help. That's a big one for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Hector Gonzalez said, thinking I'm always right. And Felicia Nelson says, stop being evil towards others, although they deserve it. That sounds like that Dame Dash apology yesterday there, Felicia. Yeah, you know, I apologize, but I know y'all ain't like me. Y'all ain't built like me, right. Yeah, it sounds like that right there.
All right, so we got a few people that's being honest.
Yes.
Ingrid said, shake off imposter syndrome. And Kaz said, reconstruct my infrastructure routinely. Real talk. Nice. Shout out to Herman Patrick on the check-in. Herman, what's good?
Salute.
No doubt. No matter what platform you're listening to us on, make sure you click the share button right now. Share it out, man. There's some people that need to hear what we're discussing this morning. There's some people that need to see your comments that you're making, because y'all making a difference also by leaving comments and everything. We're going to talk about it today on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Yeah.
All right. So we want people to get the information, so share it out. Again, man, self-sabotage. A lot of times, pride and sabotaging yourself go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Sometimes people got too much pride.
Yeah. I'm one of those people. I got a lot of pride. Like I gotta agree with what Phyllis said. Phyllis said my budget and learn to ask for help. Not so much my budget, but like I don't ask nobody for help. I don't ask anybody for anything. When I say anybody, I mean anybody, ever. No matter what no matter how big a situation is or a project, like it's been. We'll take the call.
Caller from the 973, state your name where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon Show.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
I've got one more that I need to work on.
What's that?
Trust.
That's a big one.
I got trust issues.
Tell us about it.
I got trust issues. You can say to me the sky is blue, but unless I go and look at the sky myself, I don't believe. I just have trust. I don't trust people to do things the way that I know that they need to be done.
And where do you think that stems from?
Yeah.
As far as relationship-wise goes, being hurt in the past. As far as my business goes, business partners that I've had in the past that just did not live up to their end of the bargain.
Okay, that's real talk.
Like because before I became Diva Cave, I was with a business partner, and she was the one who actually talked me into getting into the catering business. Because after me retiring from being in a restaurant for 9 years,
right,
I didn't want to be in nobody's kitchen. I didn't want to do. if I had to cook for myself, it was like a struggle for me because I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I spent 9 years of my life doing it. I don't want to do it anymore. She said, no, we can do this. We can do this. 3 years she battered me into doing this. I finally break down and say, yes, okay, let's do this. I wound up doing all the work. I ran our social media page. I found bookings for us. I'm telling her what to cook, what she can't put on social media, how to get things done. And I was like, everybody kept saying, you need to do this yourself because you're doing it anyway.
Yeah, you might as well change it. Change the name and everything.
Prime example, we did a tasting. Now, mind you, I said a tasting for another radio station. I said to her, if you're doing wings, all right, see, I got you.
That wasn't even me. See, that wasn't even me. That was Storm. You dead wrong.
Go ahead.
Really? Anyway, I said to her, if you're doing wings, you can't make all the wings hot because everybody cannot eat spicy stuff.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I already did them. I said, well, okay, find something else to cook. Don't make it anything fancy. Just bring something that everyone else can taste. This chick brought barbecue oxtails.
Sounds delicious. No,
yeah, but everybody not eating that.
No, I'm messing with you.
But do you know how expensive oxtails are? You don't do oxtails
for tasting? Absolutely not.
Yes, absolutely.
Sheesh.
And then not for nothing, who barbecues their oxtails?
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But if you're gonna bring barbecue oxtails, you got to make sure you bring enough. Now we're talking about feeding grown ass men.
Yeah.
Good and grown ass men. I'm gonna tell you how many she brought. You know the container that IHOP gives you to bring home your stuff in?
Okay.
That's how many oxtails she brought.
For a taste?
Lord.
That was like one person serving. So she brought a serving of oxtails for a tasting.
All right, so let's sum it up. Let's sum it up.
So yeah, that's where my trust issues come from.
Okay. All right. We'll see. Okay. So, but at least you acknowledge it though.
Yeah.
You acknowledge it, and again, that's half the battle.
Exactly.
So shout out to Diva for acknowledging.
Yes. Yeah.
She got some
get her
trust issues to work on.
Super grip.
And you got some selfish issues to work on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you said selfish issues.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just throw that? My bad. My
She
bad.
said, "Did
My bad." And you get an oxtail. You get an oxtail. And you get an oxtail. All right.
And I don't even eat red meat.
Diva, thanks for calling in. You know we love you.
And since I'm so selfish, I think maybe I'll hold on to the wings that I was going to cook this weekend.
Yeah, you just giving them me.
I love you.
Love you too.
See ya.
All right, Diva.
And I got you beat, Diva. I got 33 years in.
Wow. I'm going to come up with something called the impossible oxtail.
They have them.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
They have them.
Let's read some comments in the chat, and then we're going to go on.
All right. Let me go back. Okay. So Tracy Abrams says, I have to learn to be more forgiving. Okay. Let's take the call.
Caller from the 201. State your name, where you calling from. You're in the Man Cave Morning/Afternoon Show. What's up?
What's up, Unc? It's Danielle. How are you?
Danielle, welcome to the show, Niecy. What's up?
I've been listening to action. I just been having to listen without watching because I got so much going on right now. But I figured I'll call and see what's up.
Okay.
Talk about this self-sabotage.
Let's get it.
It's mental, I think. It all starts with you in your mind frame about what you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
So, say like me and my business, I could say I self-sabotage myself and with my business a lot because when I first started it, I didn't start it for it to be a business. It was really a personal thing.
Right.
So I would venture off to try to do more things with it. And I would get the feedback from the people that I was looking for, but I didn't have the belief in myself that I could actually pull it across and have a business as well as do what I love to do. So I kind of will start and I'll stop because I'll tell myself, like, you can't do this. This is impossible. So I was self-sabotaging myself with my own negative thoughts.
Self-doubt.
So I think Yeah, I think self-sabotaging. It starts with, again, it's called self-sabotaging.
Yeah,
so
right.
It's what you believe can happen for yourself, and if you don't believe it can happen, it's not going to happen. And then everything that you're thinking of negatively is going to come from what your thoughts are. It all starts with your thought process.
Yes.
True indeed.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad you just said that too. Let me ask you a question. This is off this subject a little bit. Why are we willing to believe in self-sabotage, but we're not willing to believe in self-esteem? Like we'll say self-esteem comes from doesn't come from us, it comes from other people. No, when I could always say self-esteem comes from you, and people are like, no, P, you know,
right.
Others have no. That's why it's called self-esteem. So we're willing to agree and acknowledge that there's such things as self-sabotage,
Right.
but there's not such thing as self-esteem. To me, they're kind of two in the same to some degree. If you think about it.
To me, they are too. I've always said your
self-sabotage
self-esteem
and low
starts with yourself.
self-esteem.
Well, that's
Go hand in
what
hand.
I'm saying. Look, that's what I'm saying. Low self-esteem. That's what I mean by
They're related. They're cousins.
self-esteem. Period. But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They most definitely are close first cousins.
Yeah. True
Right.
indeed.
I just thought I'd throw that
But
in
low
there.
self-esteem comes from yourself. It depends. Low self-esteem, again, comes from yourself.
Yes.
How you think about yourself, what you see for yourself.
Exactly.
So people can't be like, oh, I got into a relationship and he just dogged my self-esteem out and he made me have low self-esteem. No, sweetheart.
Exactly.
You had low
That was
self-esteem
beginning.
when you got in.
Exactly.
And
just
he knew
perpetuated
it.
Exactly.
And so he just fed off of what you was already giving him.
Exactly.
Yep. Wow. Thanks for sharing that, Nisi.
Definitely
appreciate
You're welcome. I'm moving right now, but as soon as I get everything, I got blessings just been coming out of the woodwork. So as soon as I get it all together and put it back in its right form, then I'll be able to come out and play a little bit. I can't play right now. I got so many things going on. I need a team. I'm gonna get one eventually.
No doubt. Yeah,
But
we want
I
to
got-
we want to see you come out to Fridays.
Yeah,
because
after
we
you
gonna
get-
we gonna be
get
acting
everything
out tonight. We gonna be having some fun tonight.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you any promises because I'm literally in the middle of moving while talking to you.
Oh, okay.
So-
No,
Yeah,
get your
I know
move
that-
on.
I know that feeling.
Get your move on, Nisi. All right.
Horrible. All right, but I'll be talking to you.
All
I'll
right.
be there Friday. Don't forget.
All right. Take
Appreciate
care. God
you.
bless. Listen, man, I love the transparency today. I love everyone keeping it real about themselves, because actually once you start being honest with yourself, you start improving.
Yeah, exactly.
Like instantly.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Instantly you start
Yeah.
improving because you're like, wow, I am like this, or I do this, or I do need to change this, or whatever it is. And you're like, okay. And then you start little by little subconsciously taking steps.
Exactly.
To improve yourself. So
Exactly.
shout out to everybody that's
Yes,
being
yes,
honest with themselves.
Yeah.
Because you ain't perfect, and you ain't perfect, and I ain't perfect, and you ain't perfect. See how easy that was to say that?
But we're perfectly us.
There you go.
You're perfectly you.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. You heard what Ego Man said. All right, let's go on. Let's read
Whatever,
one or
man.
two comments, and I'm going to pull up this story.
All right. Let me go back to where I was at. Tracy said, I hold grudges until eternity.
gotta cut that out, Tracy.
Hector said, can't please everybody, Felicia. Felicia, that's why he said that. I was being funny, but Felicia said, also, I need to stop people pleasing, period. But then he's saying totally she can't please everybody. Kat has said, pride comes before the fall, Proverbs 16, verse 18. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so listen. So remember yesterday we shared the story with everybody about the lady that went on this racist rant. Her name was Heather Lynn somebody.
Some I don't even want to know her name.
Yeah, something like that.
I hate nigger lady.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so her name is Heather Lynn Patton. I see she took down her Facebook. Remember yesterday I was able to find it.
Good.
And she took down her Facebook.
Glad. I was hoping everybody
So
flooded it.
yesterday, yesterday we showed the video to what she was saying. In case you don't remember, I'll run a little bit of it real quick, but we'll tell you what's going on with her today. All right.
Yeah, she's on drugs or something. No, I just hate niggers. Fuck you, niggers! I hate niggers! It's okay, we're calling the cops on you. I would kill a nigger!
So now, she's issuing an apology.
Don't they always?
She's issuing an apology, and let's see how many of us is going to rock with her apology. She says, I hope the world knows we all as human beings have all made mistakes and gratefully regretted them later in life. I, as a human, made the choice to say some words that I should have never let come out of my mouth. I will no longer ask for forgiveness because what I did as a human was very inhumane and disgusting. African Americans helped build this very country that I am living in, and I hate that I insulted the millions of them. I have lost my job.
Exactly. And it's the only reason you're going on here with these crocodile tears. You figure, see, I said sorry to all the niggers. I mean, the black people. I told them I was sorry. Can I please have my job back? No.
Kick freaking rocks, broad. Let me tell you something right now. You blatantly said how you felt.
Yes.
That's just how you felt.
Yeah.
You only apologizing because you lost your job.
Got fired.
You had to take down your Facebook because people was
sort of barrage.
People, there was a barrage of people coming at you the whole nine. You're
now famous.
And like you were saying before the show, you are only going to be welcome within your own racist circle now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get a job with, some of the white nationalists. Or,
contact Trump. He'll probably get.
Trump,
he probably
Trump
could get to the White House.
Get you a job, whatever.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
might get one up.
Did you expect? And then she said more stuff. In the store, there are reports that she said all black people should be lynched.
Yeah. Before they started actually videotaping, she had a worse rant going on inside the CVS.
Yes,
apparently.
Yes. Okay, and there's more. And caller, either hold or call back because we got to get through this story.
Well, I just got to say this one thing.
What's up?
I put that. If you look back in your files, right from yesterday, I said she's going into the unemployment line.
Yeah.
She probably did today. Yeah, she probably did today.
But how did that apology sound to you, bruh?
Fugazi.
Yeah, exactly. Kick rocks. Thanks, bro. Let me get through this real quick. All right, peace. So now, here's a little kicker to it, and I saved this. So old girl Heather Lynn Patton, today's most recent favorite racist. She actually she has worked on several TV shows, including Rescue Me, The Americans, Private Practice, and Medium. All right, so Heather Patton has worked in the TV and movie industry for several years in costuming and in other crew roles, according to her IMDb page and her resume. Patton has worked on several TV shows and movies. She was a key production assistant on the movie The Quarry in 2002 and a costume designer for 2 short movies in 2005 and 2013. She also worked as a wardrobe assistant on Winter Solace, Walk This Way, epic movie, and as a set costumer on Patterson. Patton was a costumer for Private Practice, Medium, Rescue Me, and a set costumer on The Americans. She also attended Virginia Commonwealth University, and she is married. But now she is unemployed.
She'll probably send a resume over to Fox News. She'll get a job
to
there,
CBS. Send it to CBS, where she got a claim to fame. Maybe you can work for CBS.
Some racist places either hire her or, like I said, like what happens to the rest of racists when they kill us and different things. Somebody has set up a GoFundMe page for her and she'll become a millionaire.
I can't, when I see an apology like this and I put up the apology, I can't believe it.
Her and Dame Dash are cousins too.
Yeah, no one believes you.
No.
I don't believe you. The fact she says right here, African Americans helped build this very country, really, that I am living in, and I hate that I insulted the millions of them. I have lost my job. Yeah. She said what came out of her mouth was inhumane and disgusting. Why did you say it? Because that's how you felt.
I like what Hector said down here because who was it? Tracy was replying to something Tracy said, and I read it earlier. She said, I think Tracy said, "Drunk minds speak the truth," and he was saying, Hector Gonzalez said, "I've done business in Asia, and one of the first things they do is take you to dinner and drink alcohol. They believe alcohol reveals the true person, which is a fact."
Mm.
You get enough liquor, and you exactly. I don't care how much you're like, "Hey, how are you today, Mr. So?" You get it. You know what I'm saying? They start to be like, okay, yeah, we can't do business with this joker. Or stuff start coming out your mouth crazy.
Yeah, English Sarah, family and friends wrote that half-ass apology for her.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Kim Sharif said,
Probably her husband.
She took down her page. Don't run now. What you scared of? Oh, now because you may have to go on welfare. Too bad, not so sad. Oh, but she'll like P said, she'll get a job somewhere.
Yeah. Some racist place to hire.
Yeah, she'll get a job.
Open on. She might get a raise.
And Hector said she has a picture of Trump in her living room. Hey, there you go. There you go. If you got to be very naive to think that Trump doesn't have some type of an effect
on these people,
on all this, this brand new racism that we're seeing, blatant racism that we're seeing today in 2019. If you think he don't have some effect on this, you living underneath a rock. It's very dangerous to have this type of person in office. We did not have this.
Dangerous for them, though.
But you know what? We did not have this.
No.
When Obama was in office. We didn't have it when Bush was in office.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's been other races in office.
Yeah, of course.
But it's never been like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
Like this. We didn't have when Clinton was in the office. So I mean my whole thing is look at what you're dealing with. And now the fact that I'm glad we about to report this too, and I know Pete put it in here somewhere, I just seen it. Yeah. The whole fact that Trump now is begging Nancy Pelosi to avoid impeachment. It says, can we work something out? It says, can we work something out? Trump desperately pleaded with Nancy Pelosi to avoid impeachment and was stunned to find out he failed. Wow. Really? See,
nah, bro. Used to paying people off. You figure,
Yeah, nah, bro. You're gonna have to wear it. But again, somehow he'll probably weasel his way out of it.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, President Trump reportedly called House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to beg her not to launch an impeachment inquiry and was frantically seeking ways to downplay the revelations that he sought to pressure Ukraine to join a smear campaign aimed at presidential rival Joe Biden. Can we work something out? Trump asked his frenemy Pelosi in a failed attempt to strike a deal with her Tuesday impeachment announcement. CNN reported that Trump thought he had successfully convinced Pelosi to hold off on an impeachment and was stunned to see her dramatic press conference when he returned to Trump Tower after a day at the United Nations. I think this is a form of self-sabotage, bruh.
That's all you've been doing. Self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage right here, my man. The usually brash Trump also showed uncharacteristic weakness in reversing course and quickly agreeing to hand over to Congress a transcript or summary of his now infamous phone call with the Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky and the complaint of an intelligence operative who blew the whistle on Trump's alleged abuse of power. The quick cave to Congress is a dramatic change from the Trump's unyielding stance toward any and all congressional demands, even when the law leaves no wiggle room. Trump kept up a brave face on social media as the first hours of life under an impeachment inquiry played out. Well. What you gonna do now, Cletus? What you gonna do now? We'll see how this plays out, man.
Tracy said he told the country she's no longer the House Speaker.
Really?
Wow.
Really, bruh. Let me tell you right now. And shout out to everybody who's a Trump supporter. Listen, man.
Nah, I ain't shouting him out.
If he does go through this process, if they give all the votes that's needed, whatever the case may be, Somehow I see this fool still getting elected another 4 years because of one, we don't really get out there and vote the way we should, and that's why he's in office. That's still why he's in office, because we still didn't get out there and vote the way we should. It should have been overwhelming.
It was overwhelming. It's 3 million people.
No, it should have been. It should have been
not
electoral. It still should have been overwhelming. To have this dude. Listen, man, you got to understand. Half of his support comes from The Apprentice. Believe it or not. You know how many people watch NBC?
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right.
I mean? They didn't vote for a president.
That's crazy.
They voted for a reality
star.
That's
crazy, but you're absolutely right.
Because they like him on that level, without thinking that he would be a terrible, terrible representation of this damn country. So, everybody got to wear that. We probably gonna have to wear it for another 4 years. I hope he gets impeached. Then we're gonna have Pence to rock out. But the impeachment process takes so long that it probably won't be till next year if something goes through. Anyway, and it'll be time to vote then, and hopefully by then everybody has enough sense not to put Trump back in office. Hopefully by then. We got to wear this one, man. We self-sabotage ourselves, voters.
He shout out though, because Tracy said, it said, because Ingrid said something like, what? So Ingrid said, Stacey said, Ingrid, he was doing a press conference and said she is no longer the House Speaker. What is he getting? Is he getting assassinated or something? Does he know something that we don't know? Yeah, you don't got to worry about her. She's not the Speaker anymore. But I just heard her. Yeah, trust me, she's not the Speaker no more. What? If something happens to Nancy Pelosi
or Maxine Waters, any of them.
Listen,
any of them. Maxine's smiling a lot now. I seen her in some recent interviews. She's like, told you,
man,
told you. Shout out to Hillary. Hillary just got up,
did a little PSA.
Yeah, on the podium, and she had some words to say about what's going on with Trump. Let's listen to Hillary real quick. I still like Hillary. I don't care what y'all say. I like Hillary, man. But this is what she had to say in reference to Trump.
I think it's fair to say we have known who Donald Trump is for some time now. We knew he was a corrupt businessman who cheated people. We knew that his campaign invited foreign adversaries to tamper with our elections. And now we know that in the course of his duties as our president, he's endangered us all by putting his personal and political interests ahead of the interests of the American people. So this is a moment of reckoning, a historic moment, and I'm very grateful to Speaker Pelosi for her leadership. I think it's fair to say we have known who Donald Trump is for some time now. We knew he was a corrupt businessman who cheated people.
There you go.
Yeah, and he's been doing that forever, since the beginning.
There you go.
Putting his interests ahead of the people.
Yeah. So we're going to see how this plays out, man. Going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. What you got about my people, man? What you put in here about my people? You know, I like these people.
Yeah, they're cool people. It's got a little controversy.
All right. All right, so Ice-T's wife, Coco, sparks debate due to breastfeeding nearly 4-year-old daughter. Okay. All right, so Coco Austin, 40, the wife of Ice-T, 61, shared a photo of her breastfeeding her daughter, Chanel, who is 3.5 years old. All right. So along with the pictures, Austin shared this message. A mother's calling. I'm so blessed to have this unbelievable experience in this thing called nursing. I had a hard time breastfeeding the first week of when Chanel was born. I almost gave up, but my family told me to hang in for another week. They told me I don't want to miss this special moment you have with your child, health-wise and bond-wise. I hung in there, and now, almost 4 years later, Chanel still wants the boob. She went on to add, more of a comfort thing now, but admitted, I'm lucky she hasn't grown out of it yet, because when that moment comes, I will be so sad. It's the best feeling, and all mothers that nurse know. The intimate family moment has brought about mixed reactions regarding the appropriate age mothers should stop nursing their children. Some feel that 4 is too old to still be breastfeeding, while others are sharing their support and personal experience. All right. Coco, some people are saying Coco has lost it. Breastfeeding a 4-year-old. Another comment. She going to smarter and healthier than all of us put together. Breast milk does brain and body good. And then somebody else says, ugh, I won't ever knock breastfeeding, but this child is way too old for the breast. I think Coco is one who needs the comforting. What do y'all think? I mean, what do y'all think? What's really too old?
4 is too old. To have
4 is too old?
A kid that can run around and tell you everything, go pee-pee and potty by themselves. Hey, mommy, daddy, look, I did this. Hey.
I know some grown-ass men that's still on the ditty, boy.
There you go. Well, I'm 48. I'm still on it. Not my mamas.
No, on their mamas.
Oh, wow.
I know some grown men. But anyway, so is 4 too old?
Absolutely.
Is 4 too old? And then why is she getting some backlash from people?
Because it's at that age of the baby, it's not deemed appropriate. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, are you getting pleasure out of this? You know what I'm saying? At this point,
she's getting the mother's comfort.
Okay. I don't know. It just seems a little, I get why there might be some backlash behind it.
Okay, so the World Health Organization recommends that all babies be exclusively breastfed for 6 months.
Yeah.
Then gradually introduced to appropriate family foods after 6 months, while continuing to breastfeed for 2 years or beyond.
Wow.
Some babies decrease the number of breastfeeds as they begin to be able to digest solid food. And that's according to the Now,
don't get me wrong, because it is actually still healthy for the child, like the one person said. But come on now. So you out in public, right? And breastfeeding sometimes is a whole big thing anyway, right? So you with the baby's like, oh, okay, no problem. So you out in public, you see a 5-year-old, mommy, I'm hungry. Okay, baby, I'll feed you in a second. No, mommy, I'm hungry right now. You're in the mall, and she just take out a tin, and the kid walking by her like this. They walking down the mall like this, and the kid sitting there. Come on, you gonna tell me that's appropriate?
Hey, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, what they saying in the chat, man?
DT said, "Damn, Coco." And then Phyllis said, "What the heck for your old shaking my head?" Ingrid said, "To each their own, but there's no way a 4-year-old with a mouth full of teeth is hanging on to my boobs." Felicia said, "People are so over aggravated concerning the small stuff." Ingrid said, "It's 4-year-olds out here with full vocabularies cussing folks
Hector
out."
funny.
Hell nah.
Yo, Hector funny. Hector says Chanel is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I'm gonna clap that up. Oh, love it. I love it.
Ingrid said, walking around with raising titties because you got the grown women sucking your boobs.
Man.
Mark Fleming says, seems like it's more of a pleasure ordeal.
Yeah.
Things that make you go, huh? Yeah, Mark, it may be.
That's
We
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. At this point, I don't think it's all for the baby.
I don't know if it's so much pleasure. I think it's more or less she's getting a mother's comfort out of it. Like she's feeling motherly.
Okay.
That makes her feel motherly.
Okay. I'm
just saying. I don't think no grown woman getting pleasure out their child.
I hope not, but people are sick. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that Coco is sick. Let me say that. But there are some sick people out there. I want to go back to some.
Ice, bro. We just reporting this story.
Yes,
bro.
we're just reporting, fam.
I ain't got,
Yeah, we got nothing but love for
no
you. fam.
problems.
Love for you and Coco.
No doubt.
And,
no doubt.
And
See
I'm
you soon.
and I'm for 3 times. I'm for 3 times. I'm 48, so you can take the 4 and then take the 8, divide that by 2. That's 2 more 4. So I got 12 years to go. Let me stop. Let me go back to something Ingrid said before regarding Trump. She said he suggested whoever gave the whistleblower that info should be murdered.
Really?
Like, this guy is really...
Yeah, he did say something like they should be treated like a spy.
Is crazy.
He said, and do what they used to do back in the day, like murder. He did say something to that effect. Yeah, of course.
Man.
That sounds like a mobster. Was something like a mobster, what a mobster would say. So, what's your boy Jerry Springer say?
Jerry, shout out.
Jerry,
just got to.
Jerry said, President Trump took my show and brought it to the White House. Wow. Jerry Springer is annoyed with President Donald Trump. The Judge Jerry host 75 said the Twitter name calling and tabloid like news of Trump's administration were influenced by his long running talk show. The thing that annoys me about Trump is that he took my show and brought it to the White House. Springer said Monday during an interview with Build Series, I'm annoyed. I should get paid for that. Shouldn't I? Hey, get your own show. He continued, we get what we voted for. True indeed. Or didn't vote for because we didn't show up. Just like I said. And that's true of the White House, and it's true about entertainment shows. It's why what we call reality television is so prominent. Stringer, who dabbed in politics himself after unsuccessfully running for Congress in 1970 and serving as mayor of Cincinnati from 1977 to 78, added that he would vote for a ham sandwich over Trump, and I don't eat pork. He joked. Hell, nobody... Listen, man.
Other old white men don't like Trump. That's when you know you were bad. When you got other jokers in your same demographics that can't deal with you, that's when you know you bad.
No doubt. What happened with this baby, man?
Oh man.
What happened with this baby? Let's read this joint. So 3 white students pinned down 12-year-old black girl and cut her nappy and ugly dreads off. You heard what I said? They pinned her down and cut her nappy and ugly dreads off. All right. All right, so basically, Amari Allen was about to use the slide at the Emmanuel Christian School playground on Monday when 3 white classmates appeared with seconds. The 12-year-old said she was pushed down, her hands held behind her back as the boys called her names and cut off patches of her ugly, nappy dreadlocks. The school claims they are doing an investigation right now. All right, here's a clip.
They bring him up on charges.
Yeah, here's the clip.
Sixth grader at the private Emmanuel Christian School in Springfield, Virginia, the place where Second Lady Karen Pence teaches. Amari tells WUSA 9 she's been bullied for weeks.
Sometimes I think that I don't deserve to be there at a Christian school and everything, and that I'm ugly.
She says 3 sixth-grade boys won't let up, taking her school lunches, calling her names, and more recently, an attack on the school playground.
All 3 were around me, and then one of them put my hands behind my back, one of them covered my mouth.
All while she says a third student pulled out scissors, then cut her hair. Her lengthy dreadlocks now hanging unevenly.
Took big chunks of my hair and just cut.
What kind of names were they calling you?
Ugly, I shouldn't have been born.
Amari's grandmother wonders where the teachers and other students were when this happened.
I want to see them dismissed from the school.
The sixth grader at the private Emmanuel.
Apologize for the audio video, but just crazy. Me and Smooth was talking off air, and he was saying, this is the type of stuff, this type of bullying can lead to something more severe.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to see a young girl like this lose her life, take her own life over something like this. I think something needs to be done right away. Right away, no waiting, no. How much investigating?
Oh, we're doing an investigation. You know who it was.
Nah,
she's telling you who it was.
And moms, get her up out of the school.
Yeah, get out of there.
Get her out of there, and get her around. I hate to say this, but get her around more people like her.
Yeah.
That look like her, whatever. And where hair is not such a big thing, where hair is not being called nappy and ugly and disgusting or whatever the case may be, you gotta take them out of the equation. And I know we want to teach our kids you don't run from the problems, you don't run from situations or whatever like that, but you don't want them around an environment where they're not focused on learning.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just my thing. I mean, address it with some serious action to these kids.
Yep.
And then 2, get her out to school, man. That's what I got to say about that.
Couldn't be my child though.
And then Timothy Beverly said that's learned behavior. Their parents cannot show their faces. That pissed me off. Yeah, man. Yeah, Kim Cherie said, so would I be willing if I took a pair of clippers and went to the school to put them between my legs and have at their heads? Just asking. Okay, and then Cass said they'll be getting a visit from my cousins Pookie, Ray Ray, and Debo.
Fact.
And Phyllis said, so sad. I would be suing asses left and right. Yeah. I mean, this is serious, man. This is serious. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying I'm visiting everybody's house.
Now, if that made you mad, this going to piss you off too. All right?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So now, gas station owners charged with assault of 2 black women over pump dispute. Y'all hear me? Gas station owners charged with assault of 2 black women over pump dispute. And yeah, we got video. So hold your horses. All right, so just real quick, 2 gas station owners and 1 of their employees have been charged after video surfaced showing the 3 men punching, pushing, and dragging 2 black women outside of a Pittsburgh gas station earlier this month. It went viral. According to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the 2 female customers in the video, who were identified in the criminal complaint as Jamila Reagan, 25, and her sister Asha, 27, told authorities that after gas spilled at the pump, they requested a refund from the store, but the request turned into an argument which snowballed into a physical confrontation with the women and 2 of the store owners and an employee. All right, so here's the clip. Let's talk about this thing.
Can't miss this. Get out the way of this shit. Get out here! Get out here! Mason! Mason, shake it up, shake it up. Shake it and mace the shit out of his ass. Shake him! I got my shirt! You can get my plate number.
Yeah, so there was no all the men that was there was helping the other men attack the young ladies. You know, what could we say but lawsuit? So there's protesters too. There's more to the story. It's crazy, man. I look at that and I'm like, just shake my head. Let me read this right now. Protesters say the punishment is not enough. So let me go right here. So Monday, the Allegheny County District Attorney's Office announced simple assault charges against gas station owners SS35, Bakir Singh 40, and the gas station employee Scott Hill 50. Under no circumstances is it acceptable for anyone, regardless of gender or race, to be assaulted in that way. that is depicted in the video, and such behavior will not be tolerated in Allegheny County, said Mike Manco, spokesman for District Attorney Stephen Zappala Jr. Now, prosecutors say the punishment is not enough and that the 3 men should face more severe charges. Absolutely. But Zappala disagrees. Open-handed hits to the back of the head repeatedly, but with aggravated assault, you need a weapon. You need bodily injury. You need somebody who gets hurt, he explains. The evidence based on what I saw doesn't support aggravated assault, really. Zappala told reporters Wednesday morning, aggravated assault, there's a much higher standard, and it's almost the equivalent of third-degree murder. The police interviewed the ladies that were involved, and they said, basically, we're fine.
So now people come back and hurt them, then what are they going to get charged with? Are they going to get charged the same charges?
It's going down because now you can't do that. That's going to be a real charge if you retaliate like that.
I'm saying you just told me what they did to me was nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the same as that.
We know that, bro. But that's just not how it works when it comes to us. Let's read some comments.
Okay. Sandy said, "Wow." Hold a second. So Phyllis says, "So sad. I would be suing asses left and right." Tracy says, "Shit, here comes my brothers and cousins." Sandy said, "Wow." Timothy said, "Shut down shop." Kaz said, "Same answer as previous story. Pookie that the lawyers can be a gas station owner." Hector said, "Lawsuit, prison, and business closure." Tracy said, "New name of gas station, TC Oil."
Yeah.
Kim said, "That's how that gas station is now called Diva's Filling Station." Kaz said, "Simple assault with 5 question marks. They're not white. LOL. Close enough." And Walt says, "Peace family. What's good, people? What's going on, Walt?"
Yeah, man.
They're close enough.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, again, hopefully, with protesting, hopefully the right lawyer gets involved, all right, and get them shut down, get severe charges against the gas station owners and everything. Hopefully there's more justice for these young ladies. But I wouldn't have said we're fine.
No.
So if they said that, I wouldn't have said that at all. I'd have been like, my neck, my back,
adrenaline too. They probably thought that at the moment because adrenaline. Who knows how they really felt once the adrenaline came down? I'm sure from all them punches and kicks, they were aching, but they probably didn't know at the moment because adrenaline. Adrenaline do it. I've seen people jump up with broken limbs because of adrenaline, and then once adrenaline hits them, they fall out. So,
yeah. Listen, man, we want to thank everybody for joining us today on the Man Cave Morning Show / Afternoon Show. Topic of the day was stop self-sabotaging yourself.
Yes.
And hopefully somebody got something from that, man. Listen. Just always remember this. You always deserve better.
Yes.
You deserve better, man. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Believe in yourself. Know that you can do whatever you set your mind out to do. All right?
Let's protect our women, too. Said, let's protect our women.
Yeah, absolutely. There was no men around to protect them at all. So on a good note, TGI Fridays tonight. We want to see y'all in the building for Friday Night Live. The happy hour mix is going down tonight. TGI Fridays in Piscataway. All right. And that's the Piscataway located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey. Music is powered by WBKS1.com. So it's going down. Yes, I'll be in the building on the set, rocking out on the ones and twos. Your boy DJ Smooth P, DJ Jess, DJ KT, DJ Sassy. You know how we do it, man. TGI Fridays, we have a lot of fun. So come on out and have a good time. Get your half-price appetizers, those drink specials, all of that. Y'all see me in the building tonight. Somebody buy me a drink. Buy me a drink. I'll play your favorite song. Sound like Pookie, right? In New Jack City. I'm just saying, buy me a drink. I'll play your favorite song. But, yeah, come on out and have a good time tonight, man. Don't forget, listen, October 5th, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
Anyway, but coming out October 5th to the Mary Birch Theater, going to be an awesome production brought to you by Styletainment. Awesome off-Broadway production. So far, we gave out 4 tickets. and everything. Listen, we got some tickets to give out free. And this production of a cancer survivor's story is awesome. When I tell you, you know, whoever, fellas, if you're taking a young lady out to this, they're going to be like, thank you, baby. Thank you so much for taking me out. I think I'm going to give you some. But, so, yeah. So, I'm telling you, this is a good night out. You know I'm being silly. But go out with your girlfriends. Take your parents out. This is something you can take your parents to, your children to. But it's brought to you by Styletainment. It's a cancer survivor story. All right. And again, it's going to be at the Mary Birch Theater, Essex County College, 303 University Avenue, Newark, New Jersey. General tickets are $40. VIP tickets $60. Again, it's all Broadway production, man. So you know you're paying $100, $150 plus.
Yeah, easy.
When you go to New York or whatever, and these tickets are only $40 or $60. But guess what? We're giving away some free tickets. So if you're calling right now, 646-233-1302 and get your 2 free tickets, man, especially if you're in the Jersey, New York area, tri-state area. Again, it's going to be an awesome production, and please join us as we salute survivors. And this is going to be October 5th. Showtime is 4 p.m. All right, so make sure y'all come out and rock out. And also, listen, your boy Storm Norm is in a play this Saturday and Sunday. Shout out to all my BKS people that's actually in the play. Shout out to Hurricane Kiss from the R&B group Allure. Shout out to Miss Maddie. She does the Let's Talk About It show here at BKS. And shout out to the director, Juanita Caring Hearts Towns, and her husband, Eli. It's an awesome play. It's called Final Deceit, and it's going to be right at the Ducre School of Art. All right, so come on out. That's Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday, the play starts at 6 p.m. and Sunday, it starts at 3 p.m. All right, so you come out and see part 1 of Final Deceit, the stage play. I would rather live a life alone than to live a life built on lies, deceit, and manipulation. And it's going to be at the Ducre School of Art that's located at 1030 Central Avenue, Plainfield, New Jersey. Tickets are only $20 and $25 for VIP. So come on out and just have a good time, man. Take somebody out, enjoy the play. This is our 2nd year in this play. It's an awesome play. And again, it centers around domestic violence awareness. So come on out and check us out this Saturday, 6 p.m., Sunday, 3 p.m. All right, so get your tickets. I play a character named Dave.
Dave the dope fiend shooting.
Nah. I play a character named Dave. I got a wife that just don't treat me so well. She don't treat me that good.
Treat me so bad.
Yeah, she don't treat me that good. So I play the character Dave, and my wife's name is Delisa. And so come on out and check that out, man. That's this Saturday.
Yes.
And, it's going down. Final Deceit. All right, so get your tickets. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. All right, so just go to Eventbrite and get your tickets, or call the number. I'll be posting it up anyway on my page today. Along with, you'll see posts for TGI Fridays as well. So make sure y'all like it, share it out, and do all of that, man.
Yes.
And again, man, listen, y'all have a nice weekend.
Last weekend, yes.
And we're going to see y'all Monday. But hopefully we see all y'all tonight. That's in the Jersey area at TGI Fridays in Piscataway. Come on out and just have a good time. All right? So we want to thank everybody for joining us on the Man Cave Morning / Afternoon show. Because remember, this show is never about us.
No, because it's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret. And we love you guys.
And it's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Sorry.
Love you, man.
Peace.
Don't hate. We love you. There's nothing you can do about it. We out of here. Love's going to be there. Peace. All right. See you, man. Later.
To the Man Cave Morning Show on BKS1 Radio.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouzet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming on. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1.